Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Loochy, the #1 TikTok sensation in XSET, and this is my Respawn sit down. Honestly, I'm gonna go with midnight releases here. Now, for those of you who don't know what midnight releases were, because they really don't do them anymore, it's when you used to go to stores like GameStop and Best Buy and all these different type of video gaming stores, and you would wait until midnight that night to stand in line outside, sometimes in the cold, most of the time in the cold if you're in New England, because all of the drops are in November, and you would wait to get your copy of your said video game, Call of Duty, Halo, whatever it is you were waiting for. And it was just fun, man. I can't recall the first year that it was that I started gaming, but I do know that my parents bought me a Super Nintendo when I had to be like 3 or 4 years old. And I'm old. I'm not going to say how old, but let's just say that was in the early to mid 90s. So, you know, you can do the math. I'd say that I really got to make this my job during the pandemic, and pretty much right as soon as the pandemic started, I got laid off from my old job. And what that did for me is create an opportunity for me to go all in on content creation, and it paid off, and here we are today. Probably Super Mario on Nintendo. This is a good question. Honestly, Dr. Disrespect, one of my favorite entertainers in the entire gaming industry. I think that man's production quality is out of this world. But other notable people are obviously Ninja. I used to play and see Ninja at a lot of the old Halo events, when that's before anybody knew who he was, and he was just a Halo player back in the day. I used to see Ninja a lot over there, and I have a lot of respect for what he's built for himself. And then guys like Dr. Lupo, who just do so much for charitable organizations like St. Jude's. Dr. Lupo is a heck of a guy, and I have a lot of respect for him. I first heard about XSET pretty much in the beginning of Warzone-ish. I saw a good friend of mine, Bartonologist, sign with XSET, and I was like, I haven't heard of XSET before, but if Bart's signing with them, then they gotta be good, because Bart's really good. So I kind of kept my eye on things, and then push came to shove. I saw Frozone sign with XSET, and then not soon after, I was part of the team. Oh, man. There was a long period of time that I was sitting on like a $40 like little cheap rolly chair from the early 2000s, and it had to have come from like Walmart or Target. And like, shout out Walmart and Target, like, do your thing, nothing wrong with them, but this thing gave me some serious back issues, which is why I'm very happy to be sitting in one of these bad boys from Respawn, because it's mesh, super ergonomic, and it helps me in the long gaming sessions. So now that I have this, I really don't have back problems anymore. So very happy. All right, guys, that's going to do it for my Respawn sit down. Shout out to XSET and Respawn for having me on today. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful day.